Hey guys, Matt, IronTrap Garage, and today we're going to do a fun but quick video on the 38 convertible. So last time I did the gravel pan and we made that, looks great. Got a license plate mount now and we are moving forward. During filming that video we got the glass in for the chopped windshield and we're very excited to put that in. So today's video, Steve and I are going to put some rubber on the glass, get it put in, and we're going to take this thing for its maiden voyage around the neighborhood, maybe go for gas, we don't know yet, we'll see how we're feeling, and see if anything falls off, if we break down, if we run out of gas. We never know what's going to happen, but we want to take this thing around the block for the first time really, other than just driving it, around upstairs and downstairs. So let's get started.
I know it's
Taking a while. Not I can buy some. You can just get it in. Good?
Yep.
Just right. You got the glass?
Yep.
There we go.
That is the easiest windshield install I've ever seen.
Get ahead of yourself.
No. I know, yeah. There you go.
I might have missed the. Went into like a void.
The shorter angle, yeah, the lesser angle goes at the top.
Look at that.
Nice.
Actually fits. Got it.
Yeah, there's some good stuff there.
right, so we got the glass all mounted in and it looks bitchin'. It's kind of crazy how nice glass really makes a crappy car look better. So got the glass all cut and mounted in. We will have to pull the glass eventually again to fill these holes, fix all the cowl damage, but we just want to start taking this thing around and working out the bugs because we haven't driven this other than up to the upstairs. I think I drove around the block sort of the other day real quick, but that's it. So we're gonna take it right away on its first fill up. It's really only a couple miles from home, but I'm gonna let Steve do the first test drive because everybody yells at me that I never let Steve drive anything.
Oh, no, all right.
So we're gonna give Steve's lucky day.
Yeah.
He drove the Mercury earlier today, and now he's driving the 38. So.
Heck yeah, that's a good day right there.
So we're gonna sneak over to the gas station and see what happens.
That is a fine day. Got to remember to start the car and not pop the trunk this time. I did that before.
Yeah, that button is, because that's the stroll car, that's where the starter button is.
Yes,
yeah.
it is.
Every car we need a list of,
Yeah.
So we just put a couple gallons of gas because we realized right before we got gas, right before we left, that we had no gas in the car.
Mm-hmm.
So we didn't want to run out of gas on our first maiden voyage.
No, we don't want to be pushing the car.
That's the only thing with these, like without the chatter rods in these cars, it chatters.
Yep.
You have to kind of just let the clutch just fly.
Mm-hmm.
Not fly.
We're down to 562, that one we usually go to.
Yeah. So if you want to do the turn right on 73, go down a couple blocks.
Okay. Yep.
And then come back up, it's on your right then.
Gotcha.
Hopefully nothing falls off.
Got my fingers crossed.
Oh, it didn't hit the tailpipes.
Nope, didn't hit anything.
Not low enough yet.
That's what that means, yeah. Brakes are nice.
Yeah, brakes feel pretty good when I drove it around the block.
Yep. Ooh, getting a warm breeze coming up through the flow.
Yeah, not having any kind of carpet.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what that is? That's the hood cable. It's probably hitting the generator.
Okay.
It's flopping over.
Yep.
I saw that.
That was reverse. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
I'm not used to the wide shift patterns.
Yeah, I know. Well, that noise was the choke cable was hitting the fan. I thought it was the hood cable, but
Someone's going to need to remember to hook that up at some point.
I don't know. We'll have to find that guy.
Yeah. Hey.
Well, you're remembering how to drive this car on top of everything else.
Exactly, yeah, I'm figuring it out.
Temps are up a little bit. We're at 190 or something.
No, it's still 170.
170 is way back here, isn't it?
Oh, you're looking straight at... Yeah, maybe just 180 here.
We've also been sitting around idling.
Exactly, yeah, that's...
Turns to go popping out a third, isn't it?
Popping out a second, yeah. Yep.
You have to hold up a little bit on it.
Yep.
Apparently that synchros are loose.
Mm-hmm.
You're not having a super successful first drive.
No. How come when you do this crap, it works fine?
You're kind of learning how to drive the car too at the same time.
Yep.
You're good, Mario. Bouncy.
Uh-huh.
We're on left.
Oh, get out of the way.
She's staring at us in the car with the camera.
Yep.
And almost running into us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can feel it wanting to come out of second gear. when I let off the throttle.
Yeah, it's when it's bouncing. Something's... Alright, well, we made it. That's about all I'm going to say is we made it.
Right.
Alright, we're going to try. We have some sort of vibrational noise and... Oh, come on.
Gauge say the temperature gauge.
Yeah, you're right. It's like 180 because when you're sitting in your spot, it looks like it's a lot.
Yeah, it looks a lot hotter. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. It's like 180 maybe.
It should come down now once we start moving.
See, I moved that cable, so maybe
that made it. Maybe that was it. Yeah.
I thought it sounded like a cable was bouncing off the fan or something.
Yep. It definitely sound like that.
Yeah, it came down maybe.
25 pounds of oil pressure hot. That's good.
Yeah, that's not bad.
I'd take that any day.
For what the engine was and what we did. Oh my god. Now I'm not hearing it.
Nope.
Oh, that was the exhaust.
Though. I bet it was that. It had to have been that.
Yeah, because I wasn't really driving it any. You know, I was riding the clutch the same as.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that must have been it. That was
something it must have been bouncing and just hitting the fan of the generator.
Yep.
Of the power gen. Feels cool.
I like it. Heck yeah.
Gotta fill up all the hot air coming up, but
oh boy, you get a nice warm breeze coming up through that hole in the floorboard on that side.
And no cow vent either makes it
yeah.
You pretty much got a heat.
It's just a big old heat soak here.
Yeah. All right, so we got our first test drive in and fill up all in one shot. Sometimes we just go and try and test drive it and fill it up. Other times we just go around the block. Definitely have something that's rubbing somewhere in the belt fan generator, we don't know area. It's coming and going, so we'll need to put it on the left to see what it is. We checked at the gas station a couple of times. We stopped. It didn't seem like it was hitting the actual radiator or anything, so it might be something that's just bouncing or vibrating and making it hit. These are the things you figure out as you start driving these cars, but felt really cool to drive this car around, and considering it was just this past winter, we were pulling this one out of, you know, in New York, Massachusetts border, pulling this out of a little cabin shed garage thing, and it was filled with crap and pine cones and all kinds of stuff, and now it is a driving car, sort of, but really exciting for us. We still have some stuff to knock off the list before we really put it on the road, but now that it's starting good, it steers, it stops, like mechanically it actually did okay. It felt fine doing 35 miles an hour or whatever, little bit that we did. Nothing felt super sketchy with the steering, the brakes, all that stuff. So we're gonna put it back on the lift, figure out what's rubbing. There's definitely like this trans, it's always a crapshoot when you put a used trans in. This trans, I think the synchros in it are a little weak, so you gotta, with a heavy car like this, you gotta keep your hand on in second gear and decel because it wants to pop out. This is a common early Ford trans problem, and so we are kind of throwing this car together with used parts, and sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. This time it's just something you gotta work around, but it's totally, shifts otherwise totally fine with a couple little adjustments, but this thing's coming together. It's got glass, it's got a way to, all the lights work, the brakes work. It really, if we just work out these handful of small little bugs, we can actually start taking this thing out and driving it to some local events and putting some miles on and figuring out all the stuff that we need to correct and fix and make better on it, which is just a never-ending process with cars like this. So that's all we have for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and let us know what you think of the 38 convertible driving down the road. Thanks guys, catch you later.